Good day, my great students. This is your home economics teacher, and this week we'll be discussing purchasing, processing, preservation, and safety of food. That's our topic for today. And what are the factors to be considered before you purchase your food, before you process it, preserve it? What are the factors to be considered? Number one, the size of the family. Is it a family of 4, or a family of 5, or a family of 12? These factors have to be considered because it will determine the amount of food that will be purchased. It will also determine the amount of food that will be processed and preserved. All these have to be taken into consideration. Number 2, the food needs of the family. Do you have predominantly children in that family? Do you have growing children? Children under the age of 5? Or do you have teenagers in that family? Do you have adults in the family? Or do you have elderly ones? All these have to be taken into consideration because it will determine the type of food to be bought. Number 3, food preservation and storage facility available in the family. Do you have freezer, refrigerator at home to keep perishable goods? Do you have proper storage facilities to keep the non-perishable foods so that they will still taste very well when you are ready to eat it? These are also factors to be considered before food can be purchased, processed, or preserved. The next one, quality of the food. Do you want a good quality food when you are ready to eat it? You have to know the factors you put in place before you purchase your food. The food in season. That means which type of food is in abundance at that particular moment. Food in season are always cheap at that period. For example, is it yam that is available? How do you store the yam before the yam will go out of season? The next one, money available to the family. How much is set aside for the purchase of food? You know, families have their needs. Food is one part of it. You also have amenities which have to be paid for every month. How much is set aside for food? How much do you want to spend on each type of food? How much do you want to spend on perishable food and non-perishable food? Number 7, where to buy the food. Where to buy it, you have to determine. You can buy non-perishable food like rice, yam, cheaper in markets than in ShopRite, in supermarkets. So you have to determine where to buy the food, where you can maximize your money. Number 8, buy non-perishable food in bulk. Your rice, you don't buy one thing or one derica when the family wants to eat, because you won't be able to save money and the price might even go up. So it's best to buy like quarter bag, half bag of rice, or even a full bag of rice, depending on the money available to the family. Buy vegetables and fruits as at when needed. Why do you buy vegetables and fruits when you need it? So that it will still be fresh. You can't keep perishable food for long. Don't forget that vegetables and fruits can be classified under perishable foods. You can't keep them for long, so you buy them when you need it in order to still have your food nutrients at 100%. Number 10, you buy where the foodstuff is best and cheapest. I mentioned earlier that there are some food materials, foodstuff that you buy in the market. You don't buy it in the supermarket because they are cheaper in the market compared to supermarket. So you buy your foodstuff where is best and cheapest. What are the wise buying practices to observe? Number one, you make a good shopping list. If you don't make a good shopping list, you buy what you want, you don't buy what you need, and at the end of the day, you discover that what you have overspent the money and you have not bought what you need for the family. So you make a good shopping list ahead. You budget how much you want to spend on each food stuff. Number two, you keep to the shopping list when buying. You don't digress. That's why I say you make a good shopping list. How much do I want to spend for this week? What do I want to spend on meat, on perishable goods, on non-perishable foods? How much do I want to spend? You make it. Number three, ensure that there are adequate storage facility. Your freezer is in good working condition, so you can keep your meat, fish, your perishable goods that you buy there, and it won't spoil. You have to have good plastic storage facility for your rice, your beans, so that they will still be in good condition when you want to do what? When you want to use it. Number four, buy food that are in season because they are in abundance and will be cheaper at that particular moment. Number five, judge the quality of the food before buying. You don't buy tomato that is already rotten or not firm in your hand, because it won't give you a good taste when you blend it. Check measurement. You check the cup, the scale that is used, because at times traders can decide to try to cheat you. The next one, you read labels on good containers. You check the expiry date, you check the manufacture date, check the contents, like that. Number 8, you compare values and prices in different stores and with different sellers. So